Bitcoin and all other cryptos are pumping right now. Where I see the price heading to is what I'll be covering in this video right now. I am on the Bitcoin monthly time frame right now. I've highlighted this major range over here. You can see that I touched the support level around here, around that 35,000 level, creating that strong level of support before pumping around the all-time high around that 70,000 region. So I've highlighted this support here in this range over here. That all the way down to where it is at the moment. You can see around July time it tapped into that level of support, create that level of strong resistance before falling down to where it is at the moment. I've highlighted this strong trend line as well, where it has touched in over here for the second time before creating that level of strong support, and right now you can see already in this month it has broken this trend line. So just be careful of what it's doing at the moment. So if this month ends like this or even higher, there's a very strong possibility of breaking this range over here around that 32,000 region before creating level of supports and going towards a new high around this level, around that 75,000 level, which is not highlighted right now because, as I said, it will take a couple of months for that to happen. But just be careful right now of what's happening. You can already see that last month's wick has also been wicked off right here and already has been broken. So just be careful of what's happening down here. Has already broken that strong trend line, and now what it's doing is creating that new level of supports around these regions before going up as well. So just be careful of trading right now as well, guys. Don't buy the pump, just be aware and wait for new sort of lows before buying any position. So just be careful of what's going on here. It has also tapped into this level of minor resistance level over here. You can see that it created that level of support as well. So you, as I already said, is retest that level of resistance, create a level of support, so there is a good chance of it going further up. So just be careful as well. You can see this downward trend as well. You can see here it touched in once, twice, and possibly for the third time. So just be aware. What it might do is might call a fake out and go back down to these level over here around that 20,000 region as well. So just be careful of what's going on as well. Jumping onto the weekly time frame, again I've highlighted that same range around that 32,000 region, and I've highlighted over here the amount of level of strong supports that's been formed here. So around here, that it turned into resistance over here. Since that resistance was formed, it has completely plummeted to the lows around 14,000 levels before creating a level of supports around here, then going back up, try to break again this resistance support level over here, failing to do so around that 30,000 region. And what it's doing now is ranging between that 26,000 to around that 30,000 region. You can see here I highlighted in red, there is that double bottom pattern formed as well. So right now there is a strong reason for it to go back up to that 30,000 regions, possibly breaking this range now, retesting that 30,000 level before going to around that 45,000 region. So just be careful what's happening down here. You can see that this range is being played out now. So this most likely what's going to happen is going to be played out this range for a couple more months or a couple more weeks before breaking it, or even breaking it further down here, going down to the lows around 20,000 or going up to the highs around that 40,000 region. Even jumping onto the daily time frame, you can see here there's that level of strong resistance formed around that 27,000 region. You can see that massive pump formed, resistance formed over here before dumping back down to around that 25,000 region. Strong level of support being formed here before going back up to where it is at the moment. So that level of strong resistance you can see on the daily was broken, in fact, a couple of days ago, and also it was wicked off over here as well before creating that level of strong resistance as well. Even that wick over here was completely broken around that 28,000 region. So just be careful what's going on here. At the moment, there's resistance over here has now turned into support, so it has retested it. So at the moment, if this daily time frame ends like this as a support, there is a strong chance of it going further up, breaking its level of 28,000 regions before retesting and going up to the next level of strong resistances around that 38,000 region. So that is an update of where I see Bitcoin heading to, and in general where crypto is heading to as well. So just be careful, guys, in terms of buying positions right now. Don't buy the pump, especially because of the new month. Everyone's going to be buying into these coins, so just be careful. Make sure you trade safe as well. So guys, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.